Okay, so in today's update about QNT, we are going to specifically check out this part of the price action and see what is happening in the short term, and can we argue maybe this move up starting from the lowest low about like $58.50 has come potentially to an end and we're going to get a move down, or maybe something else is happening and this is just a bit of a bullish setup, which suggests our move up in QNT might be far from over. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about Quant, I believe we were right in here and we said this can be an ABC flat into our wave 4 and another move up into wave 5, which on a higher degree might be into a wave 3. And then we need to see a correction for 4 and not move up into wave 5. Now, pay attention. I think there is a chance that this is our wave 4 and this is wave 5. And if I just go on 5-minute time frame, can we identify an impulse into this supposedly wave 5 or not? The answer is surprisingly yes. Here is 1, correction for 2, decent move up into wave 3, probably an A, B, C flat structure into wave 4, and this can be another move on the upside into wave 5. So you see, yes, we can say our move up is over. However, for now, this isn't really going to be my primary case. I would like to say maybe as long as we're not taking this low about $72.50, we are having like a wave 1 on a higher degree, correction for wave 2, potentially in form of an ABC zigzag, and then soon hopefully we're going to get a good move up into wave 3, 4, 5, and then sure, okay, fair enough, this orange 5 wave up is going to be into our wave 5, and our move up most likely at that point is going to be over and it's going to be time to get a move down. Couple of very important points. As you can see, one way or the other, I am a believer of a move on the downside in QNT soon. And point number 2, I don't think right in here is a long opportunity. Why? Because if this scenario is happening, well, okay, odds are we are having just one last leg up into wave 5 and then it's going to be time for a deeper move on the downside. And also at the same time, we are around a very important area of resistance between, let's say, $75.50 to about $79. And as long as we are staying under it, I think it is very, very risky to go long in QNT. Now, yesterday on Twitter, I saw this tweet from Sebastian, and I would highly suggest to give him a follow. He does provide great content about QNT, and he talked about the potential of having a bull flag in this structure. And in this update, I would like to check out that possibility. Let's go maybe like on a less busy chart from Binance. Yeah, sure. Okay, so here's the deal. A bull flag by itself, from my point of view, is not really that important. When I combine it with Elliott waves at that point, okay, I may end up having some beautiful bullish setups. And here is how I can consider having a bull flag. This is 1, this is 2, wave 3 and 4 and 5. Right in here into our wave 4, you are probably going to see kind of a descending channel or possibly a triangle structure, which is a very common pattern into wave 4 and then another move up into wave 5. And you can absolutely argue this is a bit of a bull flag. However, in a lot of cases, this isn't going to play out. Sure, in the short term, you are going to see a move up, and in that phase, we are going to kind of confirm this bull flag, but odds are we are not going to reach to our target, which is going to be the length of this wave 3 right in here. But that doesn't really mean that all bull flags are useless. You see, in here, for the sub waves of our wave 3, you're going to have a 1, 2, and then another move up into wave 3, 4, 5. And what can we have in like very, very short term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by that a consolidation pattern. And this can be a beautiful bull flag for you. And since the next move is going to be a big one up into this wave 3 and 4 and 5, in this case, you are going to see this bull flag 100% working and reaching to your target. So with that said, let's go on QNT's chart and see what is happening. And I believe a bull flag in here can work as long as we are having a couple of conditions. Number 1 is in here. We're going to have like a series of 1, 2s, and this can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this might be, and again, just might be, another 1 and 2, but on a lower degree. And if you believe we're going to get soon a big breakout into wave 3, 4, 5, which on a higher degree is going to be into a wave 3 and then correction for 4 and how to move up into wave 5, fair enough. This is a great pattern for you. Condition number 2 for like very short term, specifically for QNT. What did I just say earlier? We do have a very important resistance area between 75.5 to about the $79 region. And if you want to say this bull flag is going to play out, I would like to suggest to just wait a little bit more and see. Are we going to get a relatively strong move up in order to go above this region, and then we do a consolidation, another move up? As long as we are staying under this important area, I think again it's very, very risky to go long in QNT. Sure, we may end up having a breakout, but who knows, maybe around the higher band of this region, we're going to get kind of a very strong rejection and start a deep corrective movement on the downside, even according to the bullish possibility. That can actually happen. So let's have a quick conclusion and wrap up today's update. In QNT, I would like to still remain bullish as long as I'm not proven otherwise. And sure, this can be the end of wave 4, and then we can have like another move up into wave 5 to about here and say our impulse is over and now it's time for a deep move down. This scenario, do not get me wrong, can absolutely be in play, but I honestly do not like the length of this wave 5 compared to our wave 3 and also this wave 1 right in here. This, I think we can all agree, looks really, really odd. That's why I would like to say, more likely than not, either we are still on our way to complete a corrective movement into this wave 4, or maybe the end of our wave 4 was in here, and this can be, for example, like an ABC zigzag, and this is like a 1, 2, and then we're going to get another move up into wave 3, 4, 5, and at that point, okay, fair enough, we can say we completed an impulse and it's time for a move down. The point that I'm trying to make is this: in QNT, number 1 right in here is not a long opportunity. Number 2, pay attention to this important resistance area. As long as we are under it, we need to be a bit patient. And number 3, overall, if you do not want to be involved in any kind of short-term price action, I would like to suggest to just sit this one out and wait for a move on the downside, because ultimately, even if you are looking bullish and optimistic, and even the final low in QNT is already in right in here about 58.5 bucks. Okay, what are we going to have after a 5 wave up? You know it, a move on the downside. And assuming that in this phase we see the righteous structures, and by that I generally mean having a lot of overlapping of the waves between our pullbacks and basically having like a very slow and choppy move on the downside, fair enough, right in here can be a great long and potentially buy opportunity for you in case that you have missed the lows all the way down here about like the $50 area. But for now, overall, not only in QNT, but I would say in a lot of other altcoins, it seems like that we are completing impulses on the upside and we are kind of getting close to the end of them. So I'm gonna say we are probably going to see soon some good moves down. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Quant's price chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for you on a specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.